Good day everyone. My topic for today is about CX Designer by OMRON PLC. CX Designer is used by OMRON PLC in creating a human-machine interface. If you have an installed CX Designer in your PC, you can follow and practice designing a human-machine interface for your created ladder program. Shown are basic screen components that you will see once you open the CX Designer application. We can find the title bar, the menu bar, toolbars, the project workspace, property list, and the screen window creation. Here is a list of the created screens and sheets that will be displayed once we made it a creation here on the monitor screen sheet tab. Here we can create, copy, and delete the screens or page that we have made. On the common setting tab, we can find the alarm, event setting, data log settings, password, and etc. On the System tab page, we can find the project property, system setting, and communication setting. The property list enables the display and setting of properties of the selected objects without opening a property dialog box. For the global replace screen, more than one object can be selected. The status bar can be displayed and hidden by selecting the view, then going to the status bar. On the top portion of the screen, we can find the file toolbars. It displays the functions relating to file operations, such as creating or saving projects and screens, and also the transferring of settings. We can also see the edit toolbars and the find toolbars. The tool toolbar displays the frequently used functions from the tools menu, and the help toolbars displays the version information function of the CX Designer application. Likewise, we can see on the screen creation for the functional object toolbars. It displays the screen creation functions for the functional objects. The fixed object toolbar displays the fixed object drawing functions. While the grouping order toolbar displays the object grouping in the change in the distribution order function. For editing, we have the Edit Objects toolbars. Then, we have the Window Display toolbar. It displays the function for displaying the windows as icons. And the Switch toolbar are used for switching labels, screens, and frames pages. The View toolbar displays the function for switching the screen creation window. The Font toolbar displays the function for setting the text font properties in functional objects. The Color toolbar displays the color settings for functional objects and fixed objects, while the Address toolbar displays the setting functions of the functional objects in a toolbar. The Output window displays various data such as the CX Designer search, data check, and other processing results and error displays. The Library window, here the objects can be easily registered and reused, and we can easily use it by using the drag and drop function. The Address in Use list displays a list of number of times each address is used here in the functional objects in designing using the CX Designer. The CX Designer can be connected to a virtual PLC running on the CX simulator. By using the CX simulator to run the program created using the CX programmer, screen data and user programs can be debugged together on a personal computer. With the CX Designer, simulations can be executed with the personal computer connected to an actual PLC. This enables debugging using the actual input-output units and the CPU bus units connected to the PLC, as well as data from the external devices in the PLC data on the network. Now here we have an example of a human-machine interface for the forward-reverse motor. We are going now to make the HMI for the traffic lights. So we are now going to design the traffic lights, and we will now do it here on the CX Designer. So from the Screen Sheet tab, we are going to copy the 00 to start-stop timer and then paste it in the screen category and make it for the traffic lights. So by right-clicking there, we can edit the label or the title by changing it to traffic lights. Now we are going to copy here a button that we are going to use for the traffic lights. We're going to select the number 5 traffic lights for the screen and label it. And then we will just apply, click apply, and okay. And then we are now going to rearrange the main menu. So here we are adding the traffic lights button from the main menu. Now we are going to the traffic light screen page. We are now going to edit the copied screens from the start-stop timer. Motor start-stop timer that we copied a while ago. So we are just going to modify it. Designing a human-machine interface will take us a lot of time for, as you can see, it is time-consuming also. But then it is worth it because after we finish it, you will see the output that we made based from our creativity of minds. A lot of creativity is needed in designing a human-machine interface. Now the start stop button is almost finished, and we are now going to make the lights, the colored red, yellow and green. And then now copy adjust the bulb, and then we will copy it, the pilot lamp, to make the red, yellow, green lights. So here we are now going to put the address for the first light. We will put 11.8 for the address, 11.08 for the pilot lamp. And we will label it as red. So when the light is on, it is colored red, and gray when it is off. Then we will make another one. We copy it, paste, then we will label it as red. Then for the green, we will label it as 11.09. So when the pilot lamp is off, it is colored gray, and turns to green when it is switched to on. So here we are now changing the address to 11.09. Then we will copy again for the third pilot lamp. Then change the address to 11.10. And adjusting the pilot lamp to make it more presentable. We will now delete the icons which were not used in the labels. So we are now going to delete it and change the name label. We change the lever to make it more visible, the start stop label on the push button, and that one will be addressed as 2.07. So we will now put here the 2.07 for the start stop push button for the traffic lights. Now we can try to save and then try to connect it to the CX simulator. So a little bit of adjustment to make our HMI more presentable. So here's our another program, the CX programmer for the traffic lights. Now we are going to test. We will click yes to all. Here we are connecting to CX simulator. We will now check if the HMI is connected to the CX programmer. The HMI, which is the CX designer, we will verify if the CX designer is connected to the CX programmer. So here we can see the main menu. And those are different pages from the main menu that I made. Here now is the traffic lights. So once I click the start, the 2.07 will be closed, and then here a timer is energized, and then the red light, as you can see, is the color green here is lit up, and then the yellow, then the red again, and you will see here the timers that I used. And these timers, the CX programmer ladder diagram was presented from the video part 2. The previous video, we made it as an example there for the CX programmer. So the 11.10 is for the yellow, then the 11.08 for the red, the 11.09 will be for the green light. There you go, the green light. Then it will be followed by the yellow light. So now you can see that our traffic light is working properly. So the CX designer is successfully connected to the CX programmer. Once I click the stop, the 2.07 button, the start button, here the start contact opens. So this is now the complete CX designer and CX programmer design for the traffic lights.